Hey guys, it's your boy Dave, the Bicycle Ninja here. Today I am bored stiff and I want to ride my bike and I want to play disc golf. So today's mission is going to be similar to Tuesday's mission with a twist. On the way out to the disc golf course today, I'm going to stop by this place called the Bike Kitchen. And I've been hearing a lot about it. It's a pretty famous place. There's like 4 of them on the Central Coast that I know of. But I've never really checked it out. But I was talking to this guy the other day that had this really nice bike. He was like, he told me, I should go check it out. Because I told him I love vintage bikes and stuff. And he said I should go check it out. So there are a few little upgrades like I need for the Giant. Nothing fancy. Just like racks and grips and bar ends, just basic stuff that I like. I also want a new seat because this one's a little rough on the junk. On those long rides, it's pretty painful. But anyways, so I think we're gonna go check it out. They allow photography in there, so I think I'm just gonna video the whole place inside and out and share it with you guys. If anybody ever watches these videos, to be honest, I don't know if a single person has ever seen any of these videos, which is really irritating and disheartening to me since I've been working my butt off making them for you for the last year or so. I realize the quality isn't the highest, but it's getting better. I'm just going to continue to film as much of my life as possible, for a lot of different reasons, one of them is to entertain you guys, which obviously you're not entertained because all my channels are wildly unsuccessful for some reason. I don't know why. YouTube hates me because I'm a free thinker, and I think outside the box. And I'm not a cookie cutter douchebag like every other phony fake doucher on YouTube. I'm the real deal. What you see is what you get. So I always took pride in the fact that my channels may not be very popular, but they're real and they're raw and they're honest. Okay? And I strive to keep them that way. Minimal editing. So yeah, it's 11:30 now. Had a rough night last night. I had to sleep on the cold, hard floor again, and it was hard on the back. Oh boy. I couldn't sleep for more than 20 minutes before I had to toss and turn, because it was so uncomfortable. If anybody knows what I could do for like a super cheap bed or something, just to get off the dang floor, I would appreciate it. It's a nightmare. Without sleep, I'm useless. I didn't get much last night. I'm still exhausted. And one good thing is that I ate a lot of protein yesterday, which was huge because my muscles are so sore because I've really been pushing it. I mean, cycling at a high level and disc golfing at a high level all in the same day is like completely punishing on your body. I don't care who you are, it's exhausting for anybody. And I'm in pretty good shape. I didn't get tired per se, but I got a little sore. I'm a little sore, so. But no days off. No days off. I'm on the bike every single day. I love my new bike, but it's kind of terrifying to me because for some reason the way it's set up, I don't know why it does this, but some bikes do this. the golden rule on my bike is it's fine as long as you don't take your hands off the handlebars, okay? Don't ever take your hands off the handlebars, because if you do, they're going to pull a quick 180, because for some reason, they're not backwards, but for some reason, the handlebars on my Giant like this switch 180 when your hands aren't on them. Like if I'm off the bike and I'm pushing it by the seat, the handlebars will switch 180, which is frustrating to say the least, because sometimes I do like to ride no-handed, you know. On my Huffy, I would ride no-handed all the time because that thing would track straight. So I got to figure out why it's doing that. Hopefully these guys at the bike kitchen can help me out. You know, I do consider myself a bicycle mechanic and a vintage mountain bike expert, if you will. But it's been so long since I've really worked on a vintage mountain bike that I need a little help here and there. Also, I need a chain puller. My chain is way too loose, so I need a little odds and ends. You know, I want to get a rack on the back. I want to get a riser bar, so I need the handlebars to go up higher, and so all the weight isn't going on my testicles. And then, yeah, because my shoulders and my wrist are bearing a lot of the weight, and that's not right. So, yeah, I'm going to make a few adjustments to it, I think. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. It's such a rare vintage bike that I don't really know if I should do anything to it. But since I am riding it every day, I need it to be as comfortable as possible. I need it to be as dialed in for me as possible. Just for comfort and performance, you know. And it's fighting me. It doesn't want to dial in for the way I like it. It was set up for somebody else, you know. But I'm going easy on the bike. I'm not, I'm definitely babying the bike, but it's a daily runner, so I have to push it. Well, anyways, that's the mission. It's a nice day here in Hatertown, and we're going to try to dodge a bunch of haters and go check out the bike shop, which opens at 3. And then we'll check that out for a little bit, and then we should be at the disc golf course by 4:30, and play around at disc golf. Unfortunately, my stupid camera won't last long enough to record the whole trip. Piece of junk. It only lasts long enough to get there. It says it lasts for 4 hours, but it actually only lasts like an hour. But that was on 1080p, so I'll lower it to 720. Hopefully it'll last a little longer. Okay, guys? Alright, so that's the mission. Hope you got it. We're going to try to go to the bike kitchen, check out some cool bikes and some parts. And I don't have any money to buy anything, so I'm strictly browsing. And maybe trying to pick the guy's brain, because apparently there's a vintage bike expert over there. So try to pick the guy's brain, maybe ask him, what I should do. So I don't know what to do. I got handed this rare Giant, this first run iguana from way back in the day, and I don't even know if I should ride it. It's so rare, but it rides good. But I definitely don't want to mess with it too much, but I have to mess with it to make it comfortable for me. So that's what's up. Now, and I'm also in the market for a good road bike. So if I could find a good vintage road bike that I like, that'll probably be my daily runner, and I'll more or less shelf the Giant, it'd be my backup bike. The Huffy, it broke my heart. Love that bike. Gave it back to my brother. But it's in a better place now. So kind of feel like everything's better in my world a little bit. Yes and no. I mean, it's still terrible. And last night was real rough. Real rough. All the night tormentors were tormenting me all night. It was bad. It was a rough night. Terrifying. Nights are terrifying out here. This pirate ship floating aimlessly in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, all alone at night in pitch blackness. It's absolutely terrifying. That's why I usually like to sleep through the nights. I want to sleep from as soon as it gets dark until the sun goes up. That's when I want to sleep. The problem is, I've gone through 5 beds in the last year, and none of them could survive. And I was messing with these cheap air beds, and they suck. And now I'm reduced to, sleeping on a half-inch camping roll on a cold, hard, lumpy, wavy ground, and it's a living hell. I can't sleep, and it's not good. I need my sleep. It's very important to athletes to get their sleep. For anyone needs their sleep. I'm not getting it. I get like maybe a half hour, 45 minutes, hour at a time, and then the pain on my ribs or my hip or my back is so severe that I got to get up and roll over. It's just horrible. Like the only place I could put my bed, it's got a big bump right in the middle of my back, right in my spine, which is just awful. So my head is pointing downhill, and then there's like a big bump where my spine is in the middle of my back, which is horrible. And then it goes downhill the other way, and then at the very end where my feet are, it goes up, so that my knees get hyperextended. So I can't lay flat. I can only lay on my side. Forget about laying on my stomach. It's just horrible. So this next paycheck, I think I'm going to spend a lot of money on. I'm going to try out a lot of different things. I'm going to buy a cot, see how that works. I'm going to buy some of those new self-inflating air beds that are supposedly pretty good. Try those out. Try a thicker closed-cell pad. Just try a bunch of stuff because I got to get my frickin' sleep, And it's driving me crazy. I'm not getting any sleep, and I'm not sleeping through the night. If I could sleep through the night, that'd be great, because the nights are terrifying out here. I mean, absolutely terrifying. You would not believe some of the stuff that I have seen and heard at night out here. I mean, it would strike a chord in even the toughest man, I'm only like medium tough. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not like the toughest guy ever, But for 10 years, I've had to survive out in this pirate ship with nothing because I don't have a choice, I don't belong anywhere in this world. I don't have any friends. My family wants nothing to do with me. All my pets are dead, It just sucks. Down here with nothing. And I can't even get people to watch my dang videos that I pour my heart into. It just makes me sick. But I'll keep posting them. If nobody watches them, whatever. At least I have documentation for my record, So anyways, if someone ever watches this, hi. But if not, whatever. It's okay too. I've rambled on enough, but I have to talk to you guys because I don't have anyone to talk to in real life. I don't have any friends. Nobody understands me. I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm a complete loner all the way. So, it sucks. So I talk to you guys, but you don't listen either. So, whatever. It's like nobody in real life understands me, and nobody on the internet understands me either. So whatever. It's your boy Dave. Say have a nice day. Happy riding. Bicycle Ninjas out. Peace.